and then we can do our song. Now I won't be able to hear you when I do our opening. You know this song, right? I get into it. Watch. Now I won't be able to hear you for a minute. All right, and then you'll take my chair and you'll talk to chat and wave hello while I have a get ready to smoke.
The living room's dark, save for light being cast from the big TV screen and the imminent sunrise that's teasing the one starry sky.
With whispers of morning, you sit there alone in your one-bedroom flat.
You stare straight ahead with controller in hand and you marvel at, yes, you did it, you made it, game over. And the world is saved thanks to you. The people prayed for a hero and you answered the call and you did a good job. You gave it your best and you're proud of yourself, though a little depressed that the world is saved. You stocked and prepared, you slept at the inn. Your whole inventory was packed going in with equipment and items designed to turn man into legend. You sigh satisfied as a cutscene presents the kind of conclusion you kind of expected. The people are smiling, the sunshine's returned, it's perfect. You can't help thinking on what's coming next. Got work in the morning and your body's upset with your general lack of paying it any attention. Your stomach is empty, your body is tired, and it burns every time you try closing your eyes. And the dullest of pain has made camp north of your cerebellum. But the world is safe if you like. The hero hangs up his sword as he says his goodbyes, but then where does he go? What does he do? The adventure is over, so where's that leave you when the world is saved? The curtain falls, the music plays, the credits roll, then it all fades to black. And you're left by yourself. The fanfare is gone. There's no player two there by your side to share victories won. But as you slowly progress down the hall to your bed, a few great events leak back into your head from the time that you spent traversing the land, battling evil, fighting the darkness, just sword in hand. Your memories creep in with the edge of a smile. You realize again
Go to bed, Overwatch boy.
what you've lost for a while.
Get some sleep.
You're gonna think back much less on how you saved the day than on all the experience gained. At the end of it all, gamers play what we play. Not for game over, but rather for what we take away.
So why are you still up? You said sleep is for the weak. Funny joke. What's the joke? You going to bed? You're aiming for 24 hours? Dude, you need to get some sleep. How old are you again? You're called the one Overwatch boy. I don't know how old you are. So if you are a youngin, do not hurt yourself by staying up way too long and get your body used to that kind of schedule. Do not ruin your schedule. Trust me. I ruin my schedule all the time, and it's horrible. It takes me like 3 days to get on one, and then like 12 hours to get off of it.
For me, if
What's
I
up?
made my schedule where whatever time I fall asleep, I wake up.
Yeah, you always get up at 6 or 7.
or
It's upsetting.
4.
Boy isn't 32-year-old man with 2 children and a mortgage. Oh, okay. Then, yeah, do whatever you want. I'm going to be right there with you. I'm getting a mortgage later on this year at some point. Been working, I posted in the IRL section a house I looked at today and getting people's opinions. Seems mixed. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. You want a headset on? You want to talk to him while I have like a pre-stream smoke? Is that okay? Can I do that? Or do you want to go to bed? I need to change some settings though. I need to go to, let's see, options.
I remember this.
You do remember this game?
And
Resolution. Where is, wait. I need it, not windowed mode. I need it full screened. Key changes. Then we're going to come over here. And we're going to turn off display capture, turn on game capture. Now with that on, it should grab it. Perfect.
boom.
Don't say that. Don't say boom. It's safe. Don't say boob. Boom. I just said
said
boom.
boom.
Boom. Don't say boom. Because I've been having... I got a new power supply recently. I bought it. It'll be at Grandpa's next week at some point. And then behind that, I got to get a new graphics card. I already upgraded the RAM. So, I'm having to upgrade some pieces. Okay, you'll go to bed on one condition. What's the one condition? Boob. That's not a condition. That's a word. What's your one condition? Is it the Yoda? Or one condition? Or is it the Frozen? Or I got a spell? No, I can't spell. I'm not good at speller. What? I got spell? You put a spell on me? What kind of spell are we talking about? Tyler, you want a headset on?
Sure.
Do what?
Sure.
Okay. You take over. I'm gonna have that. What? Oh my goodness. Dude, we grew up with that, man. We're the same bracket of age. Tyler, can you spell that?
No.
Why not? Instantly, it was like this. I was like, Tyler, can you spell that? And he goes, no. So you know what that means? What does that spell? What does that say? Huh? He's not. He is not having it. My 9-year-old is right there with us on that. But if we spell it, he'll get some sleep, and he's been up for 21 hours. So I think it's better for all of us if he goes to bed. He said it's one condition, which means I keep my word, he keeps his. He'll go to sleep.
He said spell no now.
No, he just said no. He was referring to you when you went no. Instantly, just whip over. Just no. You were like Wanda in WandaVision. No. And rewinds everything. All right, I'm going to spell it. I'm going to spell it so you can get some sleep because you need to get some sleep. I don't want you struggling. Let me see what that spells. ICUP. There you go. ICUP. All right, you ready to hop in headset with Drix?
Watch him say that he's not falling asleep.
There you go. You're in there with Drix now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Drix, be nice. Tyler's on headset right now. So be nice. I'm going to have a smoke before I get going on all this. Take my chair, Tyler. Keep my spot warm for me. Talk to chat. Say hello. If anybody says anything, you'd be like, hi, my name's DA.
He's got the rock. Maybe. Nope, he's not.
What are you playing?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Ask him about it. No.
Nah.
Stop shaking your chair. What is that? Clipped. I hope the no is what was clipped.
I know there's a character in the game that you're playing. Who's your favorite?
He did. That was perfect. That tastes not gonna do much.
What happened?
This guy.
What? Are you having a conversation with him? Or
Nope.
is he talking and you're just sitting there smiling?
Nope.
You little.
I've been asking.
You ain't
Questions?
been asking nothing.
Ask him. Stuff
Yes,
like,
I have. I asked you what's your favorite.
Tell your dad that I kept my word. Okay, bud. There you go. All right. Good night, Overwatch boy. Talk to you later, man. Get some sleep. I kept my word. You keep yours. Ask him what his favorite game of all time is. How about that? Drix, tell him about your favorite game of all time.
I don't know what my favorite game of all time is.
You don't know?
Name a few. Give him some conversation.
I got a pig's head.
Pig's head?
Yeah, I got pig's head. I just killed an
Who's
ogre.
the Atari 64 Frogger champion in this house?
Who?
That's right.
Nobody. Oh, let's go loot this guy. See what he's got. Come on, I'm not talking to you. I'm trying to loot this corpse. Dude got in my way and clicked on him.
He's like, talk to me and then you can.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. Increases the wearer's intelligence
Alright,
score
little man,
to
ready to watch my character die?
18. Oh, that's really good.
Let's rotate. Is he talking? Again, let's see if he's
Yes.
talking.
Transfer!
Thank you, bud. Alright.
Drix
Oh.
was cutting out.
He was cutting out? Your hair's
Sometimes.
silly.
You can't summon the dead ogre, it turns out. Okay.
Yeah, because it's dead.
Yeah. I tried, well, I killed an ogre and then it had a horn on it, so I tried to blow on it.
I'm gonna hit up the PoE.
Where's this head stat? Put this over here.
Tell Smarty that I'm getting
So-
on.
Really good.
There we go. Pat the bags out. Let's go. Let's get my character killed. We get warmed up, Tyler, by doing a little easy map. Not map, but a little easy area, and we'll work from there. That sound good?
Right, is he playing it?
No, he is not playing it. He would get ravaged. And maybe
I
if
got
he played
big
softcore. He could play softcore.
I got a pig's head.
I remember this character.
No, it's not the same character.
Ish.
But yeah, it's like it. We're just doing a warm-up run. Here, let me turn it. There you go. Now I can hear you better.
Something
Okay,
there.
yeah.
Something there. Oh, yeah.
You recognize the attack?
Yes.
It's my go-to, man. It's my go-to. It's gonna change though. It's gonna
That's
change.
what I should have done. I should have dropped that damn thing on those people's heads.
This is just my temporary attack right now, Tyler.
What?
Yeah, this is my temporary attack. This isn't my real one. I don't have the real one yet.
Is it a bigger one?
Oh my goodness. There we go. Ooh, I almost died. I got frozen.
Bigger one?
Yeah, you can consider that. It's pretty cool looking too. No. Oh goodness. How to get out of that? Those would have hurt.
Marty ain't getting out.
I hit him up. We'll see.
Hell no, he ain't getting out.
You know, if I die, we're hopping over to some Overwatch, right?
Well, you ain't never died.
What do you mean? I almost died today just by... I logged in, did a little bit of a
Like
run,
that.
and I almost died.
Shit, almost.
Right there, almost did. No. Oh, do you see me get hit, Tyler? You see my life in the bottom left?
There's
Ow.
someone's diary. Who gives a fuck, man? Screen is good.
Oh my goodness, that wasn't fun at all. That was kind of scary. I'm gonna take the orb.
Uh-oh. Where she came from? What just happened?
I don't know. You tell me. Alright, Tyler. Like I said, this is an easier area than the area I should be in. I'm just doing it right now to kind of get warmed up.
Persuasion. Let's see. Persuade this. Oh, we felt the persuasion.
Right
roll.
click, yeah.
Ah.
And every time I hit someone, I gain health. So even if they're hitting me, if I'm hitting them, I'm getting health.
I should have smacked her.
Right now, yes.
Yep, yeah, wait.
But if they hit me
Oh,
harder
wait.
than the health I'm gaining, then that wouldn't be very hard to kill me.
So why'd they do a WandaVision? So weird, huh?
Well, if you haven't watched it, you can't have your opinion on it. It's pretty good.
No, I'm just saying it's strange, like...
No, it's going to lead into everything else in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like the beginning of it.
And I do like the Scarlet Witch. She's fucking hot. What? Hang on. You don't think she's hot?
She is attractive, yes.
Yeah, she is. I think she's a nudist also.
Tricks. Just
What?
saying stuff doesn't make it true.
I think she is. I think she's more comfortable being naked than she is anything else.
I don't think
from
that's
what
true
I
at all.
read. Read it.
Yeah, that's why Disney would hire her to be the Scarlet Witch in the first place, right?
What's her name?
I don't know. Different stream tonight, man. I got my son sitting beside me.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing bad.
What is
Yeah,
it,
I know.
exile?
Bless you, sir. Alright, Ty. You ready to run a little bit of a harder area?
Yeah.
And probably die? You just want to see me die. That's all you
Yeah.
want.
Elizabeth Olsen.
You are correct.
I love you too, little man. Alright, we're gonna go to... what is this area? What's up?
Go to one that you can't do.
That I can't do?
Yeah.
You tell me why I would do that. There you go.
You won't believe who she actually is.
I'm not gonna have this conversation tonight, Drix.
I'm saying you won't believe who she is.
What do you mean?
She's the younger sister of the Olsen twins.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Cool. Hey Nemasat, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. What are you getting into, little man? You getting grub?
Yeah.
I literally like bought food on the way home and you didn't have any of it.
Because I didn't feel hungry.
Cause you what?
Did not feel hungry.
You didn't feel hungry at the time?
Yeah.
All right, here we go, Ty. Harder area.
You know what we forgot to shop for?
What did we forget to shop for?
Kiwi.
Ah, we didn't need the kiwi. We got the apples.
True.
And the kiwi last time was incredibly sour, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Gotta wait till they're better, more in season.
I ate more yesterday.
Yeah, these aren't going down nearly as fast, are they? Can't believe Smarty's character died.
That's why he ain't been back on the play.
No, he's already got another character up to my level.
No, he's lying.
I don't think he is. Once you know what you're doing, it's quick. Life sucks, but I have a house, phone, food, and clothes, and heat even. Nice! Hi, Ty. I'm your number one fan. Never said she's your number one fan, Tyler. You got a fan. You got a fan club. You're gonna say hello? Say hi, Nemasat.
Hi, Nemasat.
That's close enough, yeah. Oh
Are
my
these,
goodness.
like, freeze monsters?
Yeah, I think so. So we're gonna hide around the corner. We're gonna. Ooh. Come on.
Just run into it.
Can I hide behind this?
You shall go in the bin.
You just want me to die, little man. If I die, I lose this character. I've been on it for like 40 hours now. I saw my health move a little. Yeah. I gotta kill that gold one.
Why?
That's the main one. There he goes. In the blue, that should be it. Okay, cool.
No.
Alright, let's see what everything else is before we do anything. She said, "Aww, Tyler, you're just adorable." So, Tyler, tomorrow are we playing, are we streaming or are we playing Pokemon Go? What's the deal? You tell me.
Both.
Both? I don't think so. We're not gonna have time for both.
I don't know.
What was that, little man?
What?
Huh? Got him. What are you getting into, little man? You're stretching? Did you say, Dad, I'm tired and I wish to go to bed? Is that what you said? We don't need that. I know I'm gonna die tonight. I feel it.
What if you don't die?
I will.
But what if you don't?
I don't know. What, you gonna eat my Cheez-Its? Those are my bacon and cheddar Cheez-Its. Those are good.
No, that's why I'm eating.
Please don't eat them all. Those are my little snack when I'm on the phones.
They're already open?
Yeah, they're already open. What do you think? I buy them just to look at them? Heck yeah, they're open. I was grubbing on those, little man.
I got bacon ones.
All right, Ty, you ready? As long as I got multiple things to hit, I'll be okay. Oh no.
And you can hit it multiple times.
Oh no, this isn't good. There's too many.
Yay!
Don't yay! They stunned me for a second. Just nice and easy, just work it, work it. Oh boy! Oh my goodness. That was kind of rough. See, I told you this area is a little rough, Ty. Oh, there's one more somewhere? Let's find it.
Harder!
I can barely do this one, and there's a boss coming out, Ty, that I don't think I have enough DPS to do.
Yay!
We want you to die.
How do you get DPS?
DPS? You know what DPS stands for?
Deep dick.
It means damage per second. Hold on one second.
You are not allowed to do that.
Why not?
You got all of this stuff back.
I'm back.
Oh, didn't.
I don't have anywhere to hide on this one. This might not be good. There we go. I can hide here.
Oh, man. It goes through the wall.
No, it doesn't. It looks like it does, but the beam doesn't go all the way through. There's one more somewhere. Where is it? There they are.
There's two.
Nice. Nice, Tyler. Nothing good, though.
Get to the boss.
What's this?
It's a picture.
That's a one-handed sword. I need two-handed swords.
To swing it.
Yes, sir.
Actually, you need a four-handed sword.
Do I have 4 hands, Tyler?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
1 plus 1 equals 4.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you need to go to bed so you can get some extra sleep so you can actually listen in school. Is that what I heard you say? Are you sure? Because it sounded like you didn't know what your basic math. Playing hardcore? Yeah, man, I'm not good at the game, so I fully expect to die tonight. That's why the title says it. I 100% expect to die tonight. More than likely on this boss coming up. I don't have very good DPS. Oh, and Tyler, DPS means damage per second.
I know you always said.
I know. I try to teach you. So let's go ahead and get this crafting recipe.
What?
And where is the...
What do you even need?
You started dying in Act 5? Guess what act I'm in? Yep. About where you are. Exactly. I'm fully expecting it, man. Literally, the stream title says that. Because I legit think I'm gonna die here. On this boss. I've died to it in the past. I don't have very good single target DPS. And my heals are based off multiple targets.
Get rid of all your DPS before the boss.
Well, the boss is right here, Ty.
No.
Yep, here's the boss. You ready?
Yes. I'm ready for you.
Let me drop some stuff off
No.
just in case.
No. Leave everything.
No, you can't. No, I would save what I can.
Just put everything that
I don't have a
you
fossil
can
one.
fit in your inventory.
I was thinking about doing a thing where, now, have you ever heard? You don't know what a vol is, do you, Ty?
What?
There's a thing you can use that will either, it's 25% to do nothing to it, 25% to ruin it, and like 25% to make it better or something like that, and 25% to do nothing. And I was thinking every time somebody subbed to the channel, they can pick an item that I'm wearing to vol and roll and either ruin or make better. And I was thinking about doing that.
Or
If I get high enough, yeah, if I get high enough level, then every sub I could do where they get to pick an item that they choose what I vol.
But you're not doing that right now.
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
I haven't really told anyone about it, but I think it's a great idea to make it a little bit more spicy.
You haven't told
Blade Vortex. No, I'm going Flicker Strike. I made a new character. Believe it's the same build as you're running. No, I'm going Flicker Strike. I just haven't actually implemented the Flicker Strike just yet. I've always wanted to do cool Flicker Strike. You getting something to drink, little man? What's that look for? You look like you had no neck.
I am the pantry. I am the pantry.
You want to grab me something to drink?
I know what you want.
Do you? There's like 4 different drinks in there. What do you think of that idea, Mr. Hodo? Where as I'm playing hardcore, any sub that comes in, they can pick an item that I have to vol. I can do with that. Thank you.
I either choose between.
Huh?
I either choose between everything or that.
That could really F you. I know, but it's not like I'm going to get any further. Tyler, boss time.
What?
Boss time. You ready?
I need to see you die. Is it those spun right in the
Must be
middle?
cleansed of impurity.
Is that it? You must that one.
This is gonna take it like an hour. It's actually. Oh no 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 no!
Who's that?
This is phase 1 too. He's got 2 phases.
So it's gonna take like 2 hours. Now there's a big knife.
I'm aware. Ow! Ah! No! Here we go. That's what I needed. I need these to come in.
What? Oh, so you
Yeah, so I can.
hit
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it, Ty. Wait for it.
What am I waiting for?
As soon as these. There, he's available to kill again. There we go. My vortex blade. Yeah. Woo. Stop it! Come here! Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh my goodness.
Get hit by one. You got hit by 2. You got hit.
Those aren't good at all.
You got hit by 2 and it almost made you die. So if you get hit by 3, you die. That's what you flew. That's
No, 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 no.
This is like in that dungeon game. Whenever they blast off. Blast them.
Okay, that's phase 1, isn't it?
Yeah. You do-
Or is that it? No, that's phase 1. I'm pretty sure. Now I gotta fight that. Yeah, I figured. This is the hard one.
one of those, but there's probably 2 more damage. Were those like better ones?
Yep.
There's so many. You punched
Special beam cannon. No, 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 no. What are you? Ah! Oh my god. Oh god. I have no health things left. Oh, thank goodness. He gave me minions. I need to refill my freaking health bars. Oh! No, I got no health. Okay, I need to watch out for that hard hitting stuff. That hurt like hell. Like that. I have one thing of health left. I mean, what?
I got my big cereal.
I got no health potions
Right
left,
into
Tyler.
one.
Nope. Those will tear me up. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. Yes. Give me that health back. I'm gonna go for a little bit of DPS as soon as they drop. There it is.
You didn't die.
Not yet. Oh! That hurt like hell. Oh no. Crap, 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 crap. Oh! Oh, those dodging skills. Come on over here. There you go. We're making progress, Ty. Woo! I should have died 9 times in that fight. You got really lucky. A lot. I know. Please tell me more.
Now watch there be a glitch where you die.
Oh my goodness. I got down to like nothing.
I put a little bit too much cereal.
I see that. I can't believe that. Oh, I'm glad you're rooting for me to die, Tyler. I appreciate that. I love you too. Oh my goodness. It's not an upgrade. Nope.
Can you show me one of those things where, like, what it looks like, the way it's 25%, like, on everything?
What do you mean 25% on everything?
Like, 25% on, like, getting better, 25% on getting worse.
Oh, a Vol Orb?
Yeah.
No. Sub to my channel and you can Vol something.
What if I went over there to the TV?
Ooh, I don't know what we should get.
What if I went over there to the TV?
I don't use that. I don't use Spark. Frost Blades I don't use. Blight I don't use. Ice Shot. Omega. Cleave. Molten
Pick
Strike.
anything.
No. Ground Slam, Freezing Pulse, and Frostbolt. We'll go Ground Slam.
Once Kitava
I
has
think
gobbled
this much cereal in a bowl, it still haven't found the
Sounds like you made this mistake, sir.
for freedom.
Still delicious and smells good.
I can't believe I won that. That was dumb.
You were too lucky.
What is this? Travel back through the Templar Courts to Oath Square and find the entrance. Okay. What are these? Ooh, what is that? That asks you to find a return left behind. Okay, let's do that one. It's just this way. Let's see if we can do that one. I like doing all the missions, all the quests. Especially after I do this, I should get a level out of this.
What's the best armor you can get?
There's no specific... Well, the armor's based on stats, Tyler. Ow. That was the longest fight that I did. I can't believe it lasted that long. I fully expected to die on that fight. I was prepared for it. My body was ready. Just mowing them down. Sir, stop with your lightning.
Do more lightning. He glitched out when you can hit him through walls.
Sir, you are of no help to me.
Hee
He.
On the game, yes. You do this health.
Yeah, I forgot I had that. It's not very practical because you gotta stand still to cast it. You can be like this. Oh, that didn't work at all. I was gonna do it through the doorway, and then I failed miserably.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What was that? I soaked the code in milk. I was like, no.
What was that, little man? Memory isn't math. You memorize that? Gotta actually be able to do the math there, little man. Where's this last mob at? Where's he
I
hiding?
did not see the lightning.
There he is.
The lightning was pointing.
I don't think it was
It
pointing.
was like over there. Let me try and kill you.
Yeah, that lightning is doing exactly that. It's trying to kill me.
It was like over there, over there. I'm gonna put you to the wrong direction.
That's what I needed right there.
Watch you die with it. Are you gonna fight another boss soon?
Oh, there's bosses all over the place, Ty.
Fight a super hard
I did! I just did.
one. Fight a harder one.
No. You just want me to die. It's not very nice. Yep.
I just went to a random boss, like, sitting there at a doorway.
I'm literally holding one button and moving my mouse. You tell me.
Is it barely there?
Oh, there's one more of those somewhere. Nope. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Ow. There we go. And got him. Alright, I want that belt. 35 to strength, 25 to strength, physical damage, attacks, increase 10% increase max life, 20% cold res, and a life recovery rate. What is this? Trapped? Nah, I'm good. Nope.
After I finish this cereal, I'm going to bed.
You going to bed? You going night night?
After I finish the cereal.
Going night night. You gotta go night night. Oh wow. 25% increased movement speed. 29 cold res, 27 lightning res. That. Oh my goodness, Tyler. Look at that.
Dad, fall asleep.
Oh, I hear you, little man. You little weirdo. I'm glad you like the Minecraft cereal. Makes me happy.
Now where
I'm getting full.
What the? I can't wear it. Oh. You're getting full.
Yes.
Don't be a wuss. You made it. You eat it.
Actually, I didn't make it so.
Was that English just then? I couldn't tell.
I didn't make it.
Yeah, you did.
freedom comes to those who fight.
I did not make the cereal.
Remember,
Sir, are you gonna go technical on me? You wanna do this? You wanna play that game? Uh-huh. You wanna go all tech support on me? Huh? There's a frenzy charge. Alright, where can I get... What level can I get Flicker Strike? I don't think my Flicker Strike's ready to go just yet. I need a specific sword. But the specific sword, what level am I? This is 51. I think I gotta get up to... I'd say I can get one at probably 54, 53. So I need 4 levels. Dang, Tyler, I hear you chugging that. Alright, let's go back to the chamber.
Or
You're bored?
because I'm
Good, go to
just
bed.
looking into the cereal I can. But it smells good.
Yeah, it does. It's basically a good version of Apple Jacks.
Very good.
That little teleport's nice, actually. Wait for it.
No, this whole right place.
Uh-oh. point.
You gonna die?
Yeah, this is the defensive one. These little totem things that are sitting here. There's the level I wanted. Stop stunning me.
Stand him in 3, 2,
You know what? Come on down here. Come on down here.
Wait.
Come on.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. Alright. Wait, there's one guy over here. I see you shooting me. Get out of here. Good night, little man.
And why can't you just go up to? Why can't you take all your swords?
You just want me to die. No. That's no fun. Next time you get enjoyment in a video game, I'll delete it. Same thing? Ooh. How about Rocket League? I can delete Rocket League right now if you'd like. It's fine. I got plenty of games I can play. What about you? You can watch what?
WandaVision over and over and over again to find every single little thing.
So you're just saying you would distract yourself with something else?
Yes. But it's hard to do that
Because you get so easily distracted? Well, these little things that I'm doing on those little tribute statue things, cast on critical strike support.
Make 50,000 bosses.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
I'm tired.
Good night.
Okay.
What? The hell's hitting me? You're a dick. Dude, I'm up there checking my stuff. Leave me alone. Those boots are probably an improvement. 29, 27 life. seem easy. Oh, those reses are nice. Poison on a hit? Sounds fine, let's go. Alright, I came through here.
The world must be cleansed of impurity.
It made me do the fight again? Did I not complete it last time? Did it not count as my completion? I gotta do the fight all over? What? Well, it looks like I do that fight again, and I have a feeling it's gonna piss me off because I'm gonna die. What do we got here? Spectral Throw. And Arcane Support. I screwed up, apparently. Was my vitality even turned on those? Like the entire time? I need defense stuff. I can't believe I gotta do that fight again.
Yes.
That really upsets me. Alright, well, we gotta go see if we can do it again, I guess. There it is. Shit. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go tuck my son in. I'll be right back. Well, that was fun. I don't know what I'm going to play now. Because I still want to play a Flicker Strike, but it's not really a hardcore character. Crap. Let's take a look at a few builds. Let's take a look at a few builds and see what we got.
Welcome back, you filthy exiles. So, it's looking like a very interesting 3.13 league ahead of us. Obviously, it's out in the next 3 days, and I thought I'd get started with a build guide curation video to give you 5 ideas of what to play. Now, bearing in mind, I am not mentioning any Necromancer builds whatsoever because we're still pending the gem patch notes tomorrow morning, and I'm pretty sure that Necromancers and minions as a whole are going to get absolutely destroyed in the patch changes. But the builds that I've picked are pretty solid builds. I don't expect any huge changes to them. With the Ascendancy changes that came out today, they won't be catastrophic or even really hit at all. And in fact, there's probably going to be some decent power spikes that you're going to see in them. Anyway, let's get into this 5 league starters for the Ritual League. Okay, so the first build that we've got here is from Novandus Gaming, and it's the Max Block Lacerate Gladiator. So what you can basically see on screen is he's basically running a one-handed siege axe, running around with a big fuck-off shield, and absolutely slaying everything. Now, the best part about this build is, because this is a bossing league, this build is perfectly geared into taking bosses down for a relatively cheap budget. Now, when I say cheap, you know, a few hundred chaos, you know, let's be realistic here. Now, basically, in his POB, he's basically laid out all the leveling startup abilities, skills, everything. And he's also got a write-up on the notes on how to use the build, how to set it up, how to do it, the basic weapons that you'll need, and everything to it. I have personally played Max Block Gladiators in the past. They're incredibly powerful. This one in particular uses a surrender, which drops from breach encounters. And the best thing about that is basically every time you block, and this build gets up to, from what I can see here, 75% block chance. So, you know, 3 out of every 4 hits technically is going to get blocked. And when you use a surrender tower shield, you also hit and proc Reckoning, and then basically claw back 250 life. You get a shit ton of armor, and yeah. Now, basically, from what I can see in the Ascendancy changes, this hasn't been hit. It's very likely that Lacerate will receive buffs, though we won't know until first thing in the morning. But this is an absolutely very viable build for bossing, for doing all content in the game and doing it safely, and you can take this into hardcore mode too and do quite well in hardcore as well. Now the other thing is DPS on the tree so far is 3.2, that's where he's gotten it to. What you'll see in the POB, what you'll see in the description below is I actually have 2 POBs. I did go and do a fair bit of research into this, and there is a variant that uses Paradoxica Valrapier, and that will get up to 25 million DPS as opposed to the 3.2 in Nevada's tree. So give that one a shot if you really want to challenge yourself and see where you can go with this build. Okay, so the second build we've got here is Play Like Jay's Vortex Occultist. Now someone keeps hammering me in the comments about, oh Jorgen, are you going to curate a frost build or an ice build? Rah rah, alright, here you go, you get it. So essentially with this build is you run around, drop your vortex, everything dies, does about 1 million dot, cold dot that is. You got just close to 10,000 EHP, and really the only item that he's got on here is the Heretic's Veil Decide Mask, and that's pretty much it. It essentially can do everything in the game, at least at this stage. Excellent boss DPS, as you can see there. He's just sort of creaming through the Minotaur. He's like, ha, yeah, you can hit me all you want. The Occultist is quite lucrative when it comes to cold damage and dot and pretty much everything, without being an overly played skill set as well. So if anything, and looking at the Ascendancy, this is most likely looking at a buff, if anything. Because it's not necessarily the most played skill in the game, but it's a relatively reliable one, and one that you'll be able to take into bossing and not worry about losing all your XP every time you go against the Maven. Now his guide is very well paced, very well spoken, very thorough, and if you watch his videos, he's actually got a link to a beginner's guide for this as well. As an overall, definitely give this one a shot if you want to play a frost build, something that's going to get you through. If you want to play a witch, and if you really just want to have a cruisy experience this league without too much fuss, this is going to be the build for you. Okay, so the third build that I'm going to feature here is Crouching Tuner's Toxic Rain Miner. Now, looking at this build, he's actually done this in SSF, and he's got a full notes right up in his path of building, which you'll see in the description. But basically how Toxic Mine works is you run around, you drop mines, you trigger them, and it fires Toxic Rain, and Toxic Rain does a shit ton of dot damage. Now the tree that he's got here is very starter friendly, and it's actually getting just close to 1 million dot. You can push it up to all different sorts of levels of crazy, but as you can see on screen, he's just mincing through content. I've played a Toxic Rain bow character in the last league, and it was incredibly powerful, high levels of evasion. You can pretty much do all content, and in fact he did Cyrus A8 by day 3, based on what he's saying in his write-up, and he was doing T16 maps by day 2 with this build. So absolutely perfectly viable for a league starter build, nice and cheap to level up and gear, and yeah, overall a pretty reliable build. And in fact, the guide that he's put together is quite well put together, and again, just nice and steady and informative as far as the information is provided in the tree build out. He's given you a lot of notes about mapping, how to craft, yeah, pretty much how the gems interact with the build and everything else that you might need to know. So definitely give this one a shot if you want to try Chaos Dot character this league. Okay, so the next build that I'm going to feature is Big Duck's Poison BB Assassin. Now, this was a huge build in the last league, and there's a very high likelihood that this is going to get hit in some way, shape or form, but I very highly doubt that it's going to get hit hard enough to knock it down a peg. Dot damage, as you've seen with pretty much every one of these builds, is every one of these builds is a dot-based build, because as a league starter, it's an incredibly powerful damage attribute, and there's no exception to this one. Now, Blade Vortex, or the Assassin class as itself, didn't really cop very much nerfing at all, and in fact, Elusive, from what I can see, got buffed up. Which means I am reasonably certain that they're just not really going to be able to buff, to nerf Blade Vortex enough to make it not playable. Now, this tree in particular gets up to about 9.5 million DPS, and really the most difficult items to get here are going to be 2 Cold Iron points and a Devouring Diadem, which will drop from the, was it the Mastermind, from the Syndicate missions. Outside of that, there's nothing really crazy about this build as far as gearing goes. The hardest thing in the duel section that you're going to have to acquire will be a large cluster duel with Wicked Pole and Overwhelming Malice, but that's pretty much it. Taking down Cyrus, as you can see here, is pretty much a breeze with this build, and yeah. Now, I have actually put together a couple of builds with this one, so as in I've compilated a couple of builds, so MBX actually did quite a good build with this as well, and if you want to follow his build, I think he went pure physical, as opposed to running poison, and where if Doc does get hit pretty hard tomorrow morning, you can switch this out for pure physical and still do a butt ton of damage. But anyway, this would be my my 4th recommendation of a solid build that you could play in the 3.13 league. Okay, so build number 5, MBX's Bleed Bow Gladiator. Now, everyone's butts just got a little bit tighter by hearing the word MBX and build, because normally his builds are absolutely insane. However, this one he actually did 2 progress iterations in this build. The first being, one that you can achieve within about a day of playing the league with no, in particular, unique items that make the build crazy. And the second being the absolute, what we expect, upper echelon build of MBX. Now, the best things that I can say about this build is simply absolutely insane clear speed, very tanky, very easy to play, satisfying because of the bleed pop from the Gladiator Ascendancies, and that double down with the explodey chest later down the track is incredibly powerful. Even the early bow you don't need to do too much with. It's quite easy to get the bleeding modifiers that you need, especially with Harvest League coming back in. It's going to be incredibly good. This build was actually from 3.10. Is it 3.10, 3.11? So, as an overall, it's quite a good build. Now, it's never really dropped off in power. Last league it was powerful, the league before it was powerful, but it's also not the most commonly played build either, which makes it a good build that most likely will not cop any huge nerfs. Definitely the Gladiator Ascendancy didn't cop too much out of it. Now, as you can see on screen, he's pretty much just clearing mobs on the spot, and all it really is switching between a chaining split arrow and a puncher set up between the 6-link bow and 6-link chest, and basically you hit bosses with puncher, they'll do dot, and they'll die within seconds. Now, for this build, I'm actually going to consider playing this as my league starter, just because I really wanted to play a Gladiator again, and I really wanted something that was very easy to get into. I've already noted that Big Ducks has actually put together a little bit of a video, because I'm pretty sure his intention is that he's going to go for a Bleed Bow build as well for his league starter. But anyway, this would be the one of the better builds that I would go with if you didn't really know the mechanics too well.
There's no way I'm gonna have to make another EV, you guys, right? They're gonna nerf that for sure, right? Oh, no. Surprisingly, it did not really get nerfed. For those of you who are wondering what the changes to this build has from last time, technically it's getting a massive major buff just because Harvest is going to be back in the game, and it actually benefits this build more than most others because it's so easy to craft gear for this with Harvest. As far as nerfs, Contagion is getting a 2 or 3 radius nerf, so it should not be like very, very significant, at least from Carvarosco's testing. Other than that, you gain some defense on Trickster. It's slightly more tanky now. The other thing is you lose 50% increased damage over time on your Ascendancy. Obviously, Harvest more than makes up for this, so we'll be showing you once again how to do this build. For those of you that are new to Essence Train, it is a very, very good all-purpose build. A lot of racers have in the past used this for racing, for both bosses and for experience. It's very fast, it's clearing, it can do every map, it's extremely strong, extremely tanky. The boss damage single target is a little bit clunky to pull off, and yeah, we'll talk about this, but it's a really, really great guide for everything. Good luck. So, we're doing a new section where we're basically showing how to build this blade. It's pretty important. For this, you throw Contagion down first, and then you Essence Drain into it, and that will be killing all the monsters. Whenever you have like really, really nice density on your map, your Contagion will be spreading insanely far. And I have a Smoke Mine on my spacebar, and I have Detonate Mines on mouse button 1, so it's auto detonating my mouse button 1. For bosses, you also want to throw down Bane. And then you want to make sure that you throw your Revive Blight. A lot of the time for like harder bosses, you can also use a spell totem with Wither. And make sure that you are like casting all your spells. And remember that both Vile Blight and Blight are a large part of your single target damage. Other than that, just remember that like spamming Essence Drain is not the way to go. This is not how you play. Contagion first, then Essence Drain into it. You'll see that it is clearing very, very nicely. This is a very scuffed character in a 79 map, and I have almost no damage, but you see that it's pretty smooth, and even the map bosses were dying pretty quickly, even with just 97,000 damage over time while buffed. So, pretty solid. If you aren't familiar with one of my guides, make sure you watch the video in the links below. It explains generally how our guides work, and you know, remember you need the POV fork, or you're gonna get an error when importing, etc. So if you're new, make sure you check that out. As normal, we're doing a point-by-point base, and it's going to be slightly different than before. I'm doing more similar on how I did in the last race, because I feel like that's so nice early. Rushing Glancing Blows isn't as strong as before, and I only recommend Glancing Blows now when you do have the ES on Block Shield. I probably wouldn't bother doing it on the live version or even investing that hard. It's a build I really like, going Chaos Inoculation or CI on and investing into Energy Shield. Now, something a lot of people really like to fix mana issues is to take Soul Siphon early. You can basically take that until your second ascendancy, Patient Reaper, and then you can drop Soul Siphon. It just makes it so you generally don't even need a mana flask then. It feels very nice with Soul Siphon. So it helps a lot. All the ascendancy and stuff is in the guide as normal.
Wow.
Now, something I quite like changing to, Swift Killer versus Prolonged Pain. It depends a little bit how lazy you are. Prolonged Pain is obviously better against bosses. It can be very, very hard to have Swift Killer up against bosses. You will generally see I will pretty much always do my first ascendancy be Swift Killer, and then ideally get Frenzy Charges from something else later, even Blood Rage. But Prolonged Pain is really, really good once you start doing bossing. This was the character that I used for an Awakener race. I got very, very unlucky, and also this is what you saw in the demonstration of me playing it. It actually has very, very little damage. 88,000 damage in Hideout. You can pretty easily get up to 200,000 damage here. This is on a 4-link, and we'll talk a little bit about the gear and stuff. The skills here have the leveling as per normal. Now, I normally suggest leveling with Caustic Arrow, and you could also throw in like Toxic Rain Mines for additional single target. But now that we are getting
I'm gonna have to find a new build. Well, stream said I fully expected to die, and guess what? I did. Good job, DA, for never... never disappointing. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna kick off stream.